Bob. Okay, there's a lot to tell about Bob. I had lost my cat Blackie to a heart condition, and I was incredibly upset over it. And she was an obese kitty, and I always felt very guilty that I had let her down. Bob and Ziggy were being fostered at a pet grooming store that were being sponsored by Friends of Long Beach Animals. And I see Ziggy first off, and of course he's beautiful, but then I see Bob. He had his back to me, and I honestly could not tell if it was a dog or a cat that was in there. As I picked him up, he just melts into your arms as soon as you hold him, and I was thrilled to see that he needed a home. The girl at the store did tell me that nobody wanted to adopt Bob. Everyone fell in love with Ziggy first off, but they were coming as a package. And everyone felt that an obese cat would come along with a lot of problems. But I fell in love with them instantly. It didn't deter me in any way. Their names are Bob and Ziggy, after Bob and Ziggy Marley, so that kind of gave me an inclination to who their owner was. Their owner was arrested on a drug charge. The neighbors called in that they had been abandoned at the place, and the shelter came in and got them.
Bob and his brother were at the shelter for 2 months, and they can't hold them because of space issues forever. So it came to a point we had room to feature them in one of our adoption cages, and then some wonderful person came along and got Bob. If we would not have pulled them out to display them, they would have been scheduled for euthanasia.
Bob is part Maine Coon. He has a partial M on his forehead. He has a slight curly hair on his tummy, not as much as his brother Ziggy, but his size definitely gives away that he is part Maine Coon. Ziggy is a pretty average size. I think he weighs about 20 pounds. Bob is 30 pounds. He was 35 pounds when I did adopt him. I initially got him to lose 5 pounds very quickly. He put 2 pounds of that back on, and so now I'm trying to make sure that through exercise, and I'm really watching his diet and doing everything I can possible to make sure he gets down to a healthy weight.
What stands out about Bob mostly was very large and overweight. And a lot of people look at cats like that as probably going to end up with a lot of medical problems.
I view his heaviness as his previous owner trying to show love to him, but unfortunately it does cause more of a stress to his bones and to his little body than it should. I do have to make sure I exercise him and make sure I get toys that he likes. He loves the feather toys, and any toys that act like a bird or a mouse, he goes crazy for those. As soon as people see him and they see his size, they automatically assume he has a thyroid issue or that he has diabetes, which right away to them means more vet bills. He does not have a thyroid issue. He does not have diabetes. This is just how he came to me. Unfortunately, through an improper diet is how he got this way, and we're trying to fix that for him.
Our goal of the organization is zero euthanasia of any healthy pet. And hopefully we're going to see that in our lifetime. They aren't just all a bunch of worthless animals. All those animals came from somewhere and needed a home.
There are no downsides to having a larger breed cat versus a smaller breed. They're incredibly calm. They love family. They're really good family cats. The shelters are full of them for some reason, I think maybe because of their size. They don't shed nearly as much as my other short-haired cats do. They're just really good family cats. They are very affectionate, incredibly vocal, which is nice. They have a different meow than most breeds, but they're just great cats to have. I do make sure I give him more time and more attention. He's ready for love 24/7.